Wonder what character I should draw for the next speed drawing video. Wonder if I've been drawing too many Street Fighter characters lately. I'll draw another one anyway. Well, hello once again everyone. It's your boy Jingles Roscoe with another speed drawing. And today, I'm going to draw Juri Han for you guys. Here we go. So yeah, this video was actually almost completely finished, like a few days ago. But then, for some weird reason, my computer stopped being able to connect to the internet. And I needed to grab a few things off the internet before I could finish this video. So now it's a few days late, but, you know, I got it done, and I'm happy with the results. Juri Han. She is a character when she was first announced for Street Fighter 4, and I was seeing gameplay for her, and I tried her out here and there. I was like, she's okay, I guess. She's got an interesting gameplay, but she wasn't really a character that I was too terribly like fixated with, gameplay wise or like character wise. But over time, she definitely grew on me. I liked a lot of her character reactions and stuff that she had in Street Fighter 5, and just her behavior and stuff. Just I was never really that much of a fan of crazier like female characters, but just like, I don't know, she just wants to see the world burn or whatever, I guess. But you know, she became kind of fun after a little while, and I came to actually really like her character design. And one thing that I did like from the very beginning was her English voice actress, whose name I can't remember, but I'm sure I'll look it up. I'll just put it on the screen, because that's what I always do when I can't remember something. I'll look it up after I'm done recording and just slap it on the screen there. But anyway, her English voice actress, she's puts a lot of personality, and like, I don't know. She put something in there that I actually really liked, like from the beginning, and I wasn't 100% sure why. I'm still not 100% sure why, but I don't know. I just liked her personality, and after like listening to it for a while and stuff like that. This drawing, actually, I was surprised on how long it took me to finally get to where I was happy with, like. If you saw it, the earlier parts, like, it took me a little bit to actually nail down how I wanted her pose and stuff. I knew how I wanted her pose to be, but I couldn't figure out how to actually put it to paper right away. It took a couple of tries, and I was kind of surprised about that. But there have been times here and there when I have a pose in mind, and I'm like, this is the exact pose that I want to use for this picture that I'm going to be doing right now. And then like, I have the pose in my mind, but it won't go on the paper. It won't do it. And this was one of those instances where I was like, come on, why isn't this working? I know what I want. I just need to do it. And then I finally, it took a little bit, but I got it to where I was happy, and I like this pose how I have it. I mentioned before in one of my other speed drawings that my younger brother Smiter has kind of not really like challenged me, but kind of like he asked me why I don't have some of my earlier characters in more dramatic poses. and stuff. And I was thinking about a lot of Plague's videos, Plague of Gripes' videos, and how he talks about when you want to draw a character, and he did it for like his Trifusions and stuff. Like, there's a certain way that you want to draw a character so that you can show off the designs of the character and stuff like that. But that's good if you want to show off character designs and stuff like that. For the purposes of my speed drawings, I just want to draw a character, and usually the character doing something. And so, yeah, I started doing that for I don't remember which character I really started to push more dynamic poses with the character speed drawings, but I've been trying to do it a lot more lately, and so coming up with a nice pose is part of the drawing process. And since I decided to start showing off more of the actual like planning stages of my speed drawings, you kind of get to see that part where I'm like, I'm not really sure what I want to do with this character and their pose or whatever. And I just you can see me kind of try and figure it out. I do speed it up a lot because I kind of feel like it's probably one of the more boring parts to watch of my speed drawings, but I keep it in there for people who are interested and want to see kind of how I figure out a layout for a picture and a character and stuff like that. Anyway, back to the character of Juri herself. I guess lately I've kind of developed more of an admiration for like kind of crazy girls, like Judy and Android 21, in characters that are just kind of a little nuts, a little bit crazy. You don't know if if they would give you a smooch or if they would kick you in the groin. You don't know what would be more likely to happen with a character like that. And so I don't know, I guess there's kind of an appeal to that that I didn't really feel before, but I don't know, as I've been looking into more like character writing and stuff like that, I don't know, I guess I developed kind of a taste. That sounds weird, but an admiration for characters like that. I know a lot of people would like to use Harley Quinn of Batman and DC as an example of like just a girl that just wants to be crazy and stuff like that, but I feel like Harley Quinn has really changed a lot from her initial initial appearance, and just like her initial design of just kind of being a lackey for the Joker. That was what she was designed to be, was like a female henchman for the Joker. And then they developed more of a story on top of that about how she was a doctor, psychiatrist at Arkham, and developed more of a character around that, which was interesting. But I feel like a lot of the popularity of Harley Quinn nowadays is like, oh, she's a crazy girl and I'm a crazy girl too, and that's why I like her, and like whatever. And I feel like I don't feel like that's the right reason. That's not really what Harley's about. But my opinions are. I'm a guy. What does it matter what my opinions are about a super popular female character? That's how some people will feel about the whole situation. Because I shouldn't have an opinion on that. But I'm a guy that's been reading comics for most of his life, and I like good characters. I don't care what gender they are, like where they come from, what race, just any of that. I just care if they're a well written character. And sorry, a little bit of a tangent, just complaining about Harley. But the thing is, Crazy Girls. I've been finding more of an appeal with them, and Juri is a really interesting character in that you're not 100% sure where her loyalties lie, and you don't know if she's gonna kick you in the face like for no reason, or if there is a reason, what that reason might be. And there's kind of a mystique and a like uncertainty with a character like that, and I think that's it's. I didn't really like characters like that before, but I don't know. I've developed like I said, it just an admiration for them lately. And Juri as a character, just every time that I see more of her and like story related stuff about her, and like her interacting with other Street Fighter characters, I'm just like, this girl's fun. I like this crazy girl, and she's just been kind of, interesting to watch, interesting to see develop as her own character, and like I said, her character design. I've mentioned it in other speed drawings before, but I feel like the character designs for Street Fighter characters have always been like simple but iconic, and there's not like there's not an over exaggeration or over amount of detail in their character designs, and it's character designs like that I really like, because that makes me feel like I don't have to try and like lose my mind developing a character's look. I don't have to go crazy with detail in order for them to be an iconic character. I can just make a simple but good design, and that would keep them. That would make a recognizable and what's the word? Just a character people would like, and so. Yeah, Street Fighter characters. That's probably why I draw them so much. Is just because they're not too overly detailed, but they're iconic and cool, But yeah, Juri Han. Gameplay wise, I've played her on and off here and there when I get the opportunity. I haven't been playing too many fighting games. Video games in general. I've been really focused on work and YouTube and stuff, but I've liked Juri as a gameplay wise whenever I get the chance to, and actually one of the big reasons why I wanted to draw her this particular time is because I was watching some high level Juri play, and like her gameplay style, I was just like, oh, it's really fun to watch, and it's really fluid and cool, and there's a lot of like crazy things you can do to confuse your opponent, and really put them on the ropes, and there's a lot of mind games that go into playing Juri, and I thought that was really cool and fun to watch, just as a person that likes watching fighting games. I won't have as much respect for a character that is just really simple, and there's like not a whole lot of depth to them gameplay wise. I can still like a character that doesn't have a lot of depth gameplay wise if they're just still a fun character in general, which is why I could say like pretty much every Street Fighter character is interesting to me, at least on some level, if not gameplay wise, then character wise, or character design wise, or look or whatever, which I think is pretty cool about the Street Fighter series. There's not a ton of series out there that I can say that about, but the Street Fighter series is one of them. Which is why I like it, and I will continue to draw more characters from it, and I think I'll be a fan of it for probably the rest of my life. Even if I'm never gonna be that good at it, I still have fun playing it, and I like the characters in it, and what little story there is in it. I like seeing the character reactions and how they all work together to beat up bad guys and occasionally beat each other up. But yeah, there you go. There's the finished Juri Han there, and I've never really drawn her before, and I was surprised on how personally I feel how well I did with her. But that's gonna bring us to the end of the video. Once again, sorry it was a little late. I really was trying to get it out on time, then my computer just pooped out on me, and so, but I got it fixed because I have friends that know how to fix those kinds of things. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little speed drawing, and I hope to have another one real soon. And I promise you 100% this next one is not going to be a Street Fighter character. I promise. Alrighty, you have a good one.